I was gonna do a motivational video, and then I decided at the last minute that I wasn't gonna do that motivational video because I am exhausted. And I have a lot that's going on in the background, behind the scene. Nothing that is critical, nothing to be alarmed about, nothing that's life-threatening or altering. Just I'm transitioning to another phase in my journey. And sometimes when you are transitioning from one reality to another, it can be extremely challenging and it can be difficult to wrap your mind around what exactly is happening. Sometimes, being the highly intuitive person that I am, I can get downloads from source, God, for other people. But sometimes when I'm in the midst of one of the most challenging situations or transitions in my life, and I know it's because I'm in it, that I felt at times be hard for me to hear exactly what I need to do. What are my next steps? And so perhaps maybe you have felt like that you are in the midst of a transition and you don't know the next steps. You don't know how to hear the voice of your ancestors, or how to hear the voice of God speaking through you to you, which is in your state of consciousness. I hope that this video will encourage you, first of all, to never lose thought and sight of who you are. Always remember to reset your identity, and always remember that self-love and you attending to you is the best gift that you can give to yourself right now. Whatever you give to yourself, you can also give to the world. And if you're giving love and gratitude and appreciation to yourself, you can also bring that same gift to this reality. So never lose sight of your identity. And I want you to always pay attention to your nervous system when it is giving you signs and signals that something is or is not for your highest vibrational frequency. So for those of you that are going through a transition and you are questioning what is happening and what is taking place right now, I want you to know that right in the middle of that transition is where you're going to find the answers. Think about a tornado. In the center of the tornado is the quietest. All of the wind and it's blowing all of the houses and cars and animals around, but right in the center of that tornado, right in the eye of it, that is the quietest. So right in the middle of what you have interpreted as a challenge or as a difficult situation, I want you to consciously put yourself in the middle of your situation and begin to change your perspective and your perception, and to use the all-seeing eye which you have in order to see exactly what is happening in your life. You are not in the dark, beloved, about your situation. You're not blinded to what is happening, and neither is all of the universe. Everything that is transpiring in your life is like the law of exchange. You have exchanged something for something, the law of cause and effect. So whatever it is that you're going through, go all the way through it. Don't stay on the sideline. And please, by all means, don't become a victim of your situation, because you have actively participated, just as I have actively participated, be it good or bad, in whatever is happening in your life. Now, what's happening in your life at this particular time, it is for your advantage. But because you're not in the middle of the eye, you're not using the eye, you don't see it as that. You see it as something that is been designed by this external force to destroy you. And that is an indication that your identity need to be reset, because you are the greatest and the most powerful force and energetic being in this dimension. There is nothing that's more powerful, that's more beautiful, that's more anointed, that's more handsome, that's more creative than you. But because you have not gotten in the middle of the storm and not allow the eye to open so that you can see, you see it as though externally things are conspired against you. But I just simply want to announce to you that you are in the midst of the greatest divine setup that you probably would ever experience. Now, there would be other experiences, and then you probably would hear me and some other YouTubers say the greatest experience that you have ever had, or that you would ever experience again. But in this moment, this present moment that you're in, this is the greatest time of your life. If you are in a challenge, or if it seems like things are going chaos in your life, you're in a great season. You're in the best season of your life, because that is an announcement from the universe, from God, source, that something major is on the horizon for you, and that you've already stepped over and quantum leap into this new timeline. And so therefore it feels uncomfortable, because you've never lived this experience before. You've never walked this path before. It's new to you physically, but spiritually you've already been down this way. You're light years ahead of time. I was sharing something with a young lady before about intuitive guided sessions that I do, and how I created a workbook many years ago, and some other things that I did. And before I can get the next word out of my mouth, she said, "You are before your time." So what you are currently experiencing, you have to remember that you live in a parallel universe. So there's you, and then there's you that's looking at me, but there's you that's also have already lived this experience. You are before, ahead of your time, and now you're just catching up. It's catch-up time, and the catch-up can feel very uncomfortable, but it's exactly where you are supposed to be. You've stepped over into something wonderful. You stepped over into a new timeline. I feel that so strongly for myself, and I feel that strongly for you. Your mindset about life is being totally eradicated. It's been shifted. You're going to start thinking more intuitively and consciously about your situation. You're not a victim here, but you have actively participated, and that's how you're going to think. This is divinely structured for you, tailor-made just for you. And I just simply wanted to come on here, and as I did when I woke up this morning, and I said to myself, Angela, welcome to your new season. So for someone that's watching me right now, welcome to your new season. Welcome. I feel like all of cosmos and the celestial beings and your ancestors and all of us collectively, consciousness, we've been waiting for you to get to this space. We've had an eye out for you. We've been petitioning and summoning you to arrive at this destination, and you are finally here. Thank you for answering the call to come up higher. and to step over into this new phase. Now, I'm not going to say that because you're here that you won't feel other things that will look like a challenge, but I will tell you from this day forward, you will understand exactly what's happening. You will know what is transpiring in your life. You won't be in the dark. You won't be in the blind. Good things are happening for you. And I want to be one of the ones to say, congratulations. You've made it through a season, a tumultuous season in your life. You've made it through that season. You are a survivor. What you've survived in this past season, most people, if they had to experience it, would not have survived it. But you are a survivor. Now it's time for you to live this reality in abundance, because abundance is your next portion in this season. You went through 7 years of dry, lean seasons. Now you're coming into seasons of abundance, to this season of great wealth. It's in you, it's on you, and it's for you. If this is your first time watching the channel, my name is Angela Yee. I'd like to invite you to join me every Friday for affirmation therapy. It's not your typical affirmation therapy session. This is a guided class that will help you to see and understand clearly who you are and to embody the affirmations that you are speaking. I know we think that we can just say affirmations and things magically appear. It just doesn't work like that, beloved. If it did, then no one in this reality would really be struggling, sick, ill, depressed. Everybody would be at this highest vibrational frequency all the time. So I want to invite you, join me every Friday. Also, too, I want to invite you to intuitive activation. I just started back doing these, and I want to invite you to be a part of this, to activate that intuitive gift that you have. You can also book an intuitive guidance session with me. There's going to be a link in the comments. Go ahead and book that session. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Thank you so much. Have a good day.